Hi everybody, this is Jason Basella coming at you from Jason's living room, and today I want to do a little video comparing two of my favorite guitars that I own personally, both from Taylor. One is my GS Mini Koa and the other the 814 CE DLX. As I say, they're both from Taylor. They're both acoustic guitars, but they have several things different about them. The most obvious here is size. So we put them side by side. The GS Mini is a travel guitar. It's about 2.5 inches shorter. It's about 1.5 inches narrower, but the depth is about the same. It's only 3/16 of an inch difference between those two. So you still get a good amount of boominess from the bass on the GS Mini here. Also, they've got different woods, as you can tell from looking. This one's got a Koa top and Koa laminate sides. So solid top, but laminate sides. But the 814 has got Sitka spruce top and Indian rosewood sides. So all solid top, back, and sides. They both have got the ebony necks, which are gorgeous and wonderful to play. It's my favorite thing about Taylor's is just the playability of them. Another thing is the binding. This one has got rock maple around the edges here, connecting the sides and the back. And there is no real binding on this one. The aesthetics, or as I like to call it, the bling. There's really no bling on the GS Mini here. It has a acrylic rosette here, whereas we've got an abalone rosette and the fret markings and the headstock here. So a little bit more tricked out in that regard. They have different bracing. This has got the latest V-Class bracing, which Taylor introduced a few years ago. They've patented it, which gives it more, in my opinion, a lot more volume and projection with it, but also great intonation. But this one doesn't have bad bracing as well. The GS Mini has got the GS Mini bracing with relief route. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it was a relief to somebody when they figured it out. But the intonation is still fine on this, and we'll demonstrate that. The cutaway, as you can tell, this one's the 814 has got a cutaway here, so you can access the higher frets, which is more difficult, if not impossible, to do for those highest frets on the GS Mini. This one, the 814, also has an armrest built into it here, what they call the beveled armrest. And it's lovely the way that they've got it bordered in this rock maple, I think. But when I first heard about armrests, I thought that is completely unnecessary. I've never found playing guitar to be uncomfortable. Maybe I did many, many years ago when I started playing, but since then it's been nothing. I really enjoy and could sit and play for hours. And then I got this guitar with the nice beveled armrest here, and now I can tell a difference. It is more playable. It's just more comfortable. You can play more comfortably longer with this armrest, and also with the chamfered edges, which they're doing now on the Builder's Editions, not on this one. But these little things can make a big difference in terms of playability. The other thing that the armrest does is it keeps your arm off of the top wood, so you can get greater sustain. You don't notice so much. You might not have noticed how much of a compression factor having your arm on the top can be for your sound, but it can really mute what you're trying to play. And this will help keep your arm off of that top wood, whereas I can demonstrate on the Mini, if I'm conscious about it, and keep off. But if I am lazy, or if I want to, I can mute it just by laying my forearm over the top here. So hopefully hopefully that difference is coming through. So with the Mini, I have to be conscious of that. With the 814, the armrest takes care of it. They also have different electronics. This is not the GS Mini Plus, so it doesn't have the ES2 system, the Expression System 2. It has the ESB, which is fine. This has got the ES2, which is also fine. I imagine this is a higher caliber of electronics, more responsive, better sound reproduction. I'm not exactly sure the differences. And we're not going to be comparing the electronics on this. There are other videos about that. I'm just looking at the difference between an entry-level Taylor and one of the more higher end and what the difference is. Because the biggest thing here is the price. This one goes for about $800. This one goes for $4,000. And we're going to compare them. And spoiler alert, this one sounds better, plays better, is a better guitar. The question is it 5 times better? And well, we're going to go through a couple different styles of play. You can compare them and let me know what you think in the comments below. So there you have it. The GS Mini Non-Plus Koa and the 814 CE Deluxe. I failed to tell you about another thing that's different about these is that this one has got the 510 go-to tuners, which are a little bit more precise than the standard Taylor mini plug tuners that they use for this one. Still absolutely fine, high-end, a little bit better on this one. But please let me know what you think. I realize that this is not a perfect comparison because they've got the different tone woods. So for a better one, I know that Taylor is probably watching here. If you guys could kindly send me a K24 Builder's Edition so I could test the solid Koa, really top of the line one versus the entry level, that would be great. Please leave me a message. I'll get back to you in the comments. But let me know what you think. Obviously, at least to my ears and to my playing, this is superior. Is it 5 times better though? You could get, really, you could buy 5 of these for the same price that you can get this. And that concludes my video, except I'd like to send a little shout out here to Chris McKee at Alamo Music. They put out great videos comparing, and I really took some inspiration from the work that he has done on behalf of that organization to do this one for myself. So Chris, thanks for the videos. Keep them coming. And thanks for watching.